Cesaro returning, our second Elimination Chamber match being announced, and then Roman seeming like he runs the whole freaking show. More of the Billie Kay Riot Squad kind of beef, and Cesaro's push is looking pretty damn good. All that and more on last night's episode of Smackdown. We are dissecting the February 12th episode of Smackdown. The Messiah returned, things are great. Welcome to a brand new episode of Kimmy Talks Wrestling, and we are starting right So the funny thing is, I actually went bowling and watched Smackdown at the same time, so these poor people that went bowling with me had to see me react to the one, the only Seth Rollins coming back. Whew. So great. So we'll start with that. Rollins comes out to a ring of superstars surrounding the ring, kind of like the Town Hall promo he did 2 years ago when he turned heel. But not turned heel, but kind of turned heel. Saying that he's a changed man, he went away because he is the father of a brand new, perfect, beautiful baby girl, and he's so excited. He's watched SmackDown all at home and thinking, where do I fit in? And he realizes, I know where I fit in. I could be the leader who pushes through and leads SmackDown to the future. I could be your father figure, your mentor. I can do that. And while he's gloating and going on and on and on, every single superstar leaves. Except for Cesaro. And remember, Cesaro and Rollins are best friends in real life. Cesaro just looks at Rollins, shakes his head, and Rollins attacks Cesaro from behind, saying, you will never get to your potential without me. You need me. You need me. And that leads into our main event, which is Cesaro and Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, and we'll get there in a second. Because also we have to add that Rollins got rid of the gospel music, burn it down his back, baby. Woo! I'm intrigued to see where we're going with this. It looks like we are going that route to do Cesaro and Bryan matches with Rollins, which is kind of exciting, you know. That can never go wrong. Rollins and Cesaro and Bryan have put on some really good matches in the past, and if we are really building to this Bryan Rollins feud, I'm really excited for it. Kind of said he's not in that Elimination Chamber match, but maybe at SummerSlam, the Tribal Chief and the proclaimed leader and architect will be wrestling each other at SummerSlam for that WWE Universal Championship, and Rollins will take it from him. But I'm excited, and also, Colby, this leather suit, it's Florida. It's like kind of hot there, but okay. Let's kick off with that Elimination Chamber match. So Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, Jey Uso, they walk to the ring, and Adam Pearce is out there, and Adam Pearce begins to tell Roman, you know, so at the Elimination Chamber, you are going to defend the Universal Championship just like Drew. Roman goes, I don't want to do that. Why do I gotta do that? And Paul's like, I understand that Roman Reigns has to defend his championship at every single pay-per-view, which is true. But it doesn't say that he has to defend the title in a Elimination Chamber match. It just says he has to defend it at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Then Paul puts this great line in there and I was like, do you want him to miss WrestleMania? Do you know what happened the last time he missed WrestleMania? It was the lowest attendance record WrestleMania, which is a joke because he missed last year's WrestleMania and nobody was there because of COVID. That was brilliant, my dude. Wrestle hilarious. So then Paul comes up with this amazing idea that we're going to have Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, and we're going to have a #1 contender Elimination Chamber match at the pay-per-view. The winner of the Elimination Chamber match will go on to wrestle Roman Reigns the same night. To which Adam replies, okay, I like that. But 2 out of the 6 participants are going to be Kevin Owens and Jey Uso. Okay. So our first qualifying match was Dominic and Rey Mysterio versus Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn. And this match was really good. Oh my god! And the great people won this match. I was so scared Rey and Dominic were going to win. And I was like, oh no. Because then my other fear was like, okay, if they win, maybe Rollins will get in the match. And then, no. Mysterio and Rollins need to stay very far away from each other. This match was really good. It went for about 10-15 minutes. Dominic keeps proving that he's a star each and every week. Whew. Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin take the win, and they are going on to the Elimination Chamber match. I'm really excited. I would love for Sami to win so then he could go on his conspiracies and be like, this is not fair. I won the Elimination Chamber match and I am the number one contender and I have to wrestle the same night. Do you know how hard it is to wrestle in an Elimination Chamber match? Like, that would just be perfect. Because he was already complaining that, like, why does he have to go to a number one contendership match? Like, it was great. And also the add-on from Roman, your line about Edge being scared of you and that if Edge and Reigns do wrestle, like, you're going to put him in a Legends contract. Oh my god. These promos last night, 8-1. Our second number one contendership match was Cesaro and Daniel Bryan, who was sadly beat up by Rollins, versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, because Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler were like, you know, I want a shot to go on to, like, be in the Elimination Chamber. I don't know why we were doing tag teams. Like, you have a very depth roster. Aleister Black. Has anyone seen Aleister Black? No? Okay. Just make sure I wasn't the only one. You have a pretty in-depth roster, so I don't know why we were, like, particularly aiming towards tag teams. I mean, it worked either way, but, like, Anyway, this match was pretty good, too. I was kind of hoping Rollins came out to, like, make sure Cesaro and Daniel Bryan didn't win, but I knew that wasn't going to happen. Daniel Bryan and Cesaro take the win, then Corbin and Zayn were out there, and they were like, oh, like, we're gonna beat you, whatever. And then Jey Uso comes behind with a chair, and then Owen stunned everybody, and Owen's like, you watching? See you real soon, with Reigns sitting there in the back of Paul Heyman, and Reigns just like, oh my god. I like that the fact that this is a different number one, like, this is a different Elimination Chamber match. It's not Reigns defending the title just because we have that on Raw. But I am kind of scared because we usually only do 2 Elimination Chamber matches, and none of them are for the women's titles. Like, at all. Like, not even, like, Shayna and I aren't defending the tag titles, and we'll get to that in a second. And Sasha's doesn't look like, is Sasha going to defend her title against, like, what's going to go on with that? Is it going to be Carmella? Are they just going to do the tag championships with Shayna and Nia versus Sasha and Bianca? And I'll be really mad if they do that. But it kind of just makes me sad. I don't know. I wish we had, like, we still have time to announce a third Elimination Chamber match because it is next week and they could easily announce it, like, sometime next week or even next Friday on Smackdown or on Raw. But I would just, like, love they had a women's Elimination Chamber match, but whatever. Speaking of those tag titles, why the hell were they on SmackDown for no reason? So, Sasha's out there, and Sasha's like, I'm the best, you know, EST, I don't know why Bianca's waiting so long to make her decision, just pick me, whatever. Bianca comes out, Bianca's like, I respect you, I'm going to make my decision when the time is right now. Shayna and Nia come out, and I was like, why? Is she needed here? Are they needed here? No. They're just capitalizing on this whole meme that's been trending all week with Nia's goddamn hole. Okay. So now, they're making fun of, like, Bianca, whatever. And, you know, everyone's talking about the Royal Rumble, but no one's talking about the fact that we became 2-time tag team champions. And they're rolling the footage, from Monday, with Naomi and Shayna, and then, you know, with Nia, and Nia's like, don't you dare show that footage. And then Sasha and Bianca double teamed her, and they literally did the same spot where Nia, like, was complaining, and then she, like, made the same face, didn't say the word, made the same face. What are we doing? I don't know. I mean, I feel like we just need to make tag teams with this, and I'm hoping, if you saw my video yesterday, that the Dusty Classic winners please do something with this. Just put the titles in NXT because you can actually use them and do something with it, rather than have them on the main roster and have, like, random teams do it, because now this is potentially the second time we're going to have, like, the champion of a different brand and another human wrestle for these tag titles, and to me it just makes no sense. So please, for the love of God, don't do it. Like, hello, Riot Squad, an actual tag team? What the hell? And poor Billie Kay, I'm just gonna say it, poor Billie Kay. It was Bayley versus Liv Morgan. This was a pretty good match, and then Ruby was at ringside, and the match is going on. Billie Kay comes out, about halfway through, and she's like showing Ruby the resumes. Then Ruby throws the resumes in the ring, and Liv gets distracted, and Bayley gets the win. Can we just do like Bayley and Billie versus the Riot Squad? Like, I like what they're doing with Billie because they're actually using Billie on SmackDown, and I like it because Billie's very entertaining. She has a lot of energy and charisma, which is something really rare in human. So I like that they're using her, and they're not using Pain on Raw, which makes me really sad because she's a really good wrestler. But I just want them to do something because this is the same thing every single week. Like how on AEW it's Sting doing a promo with Shivani, and then Team Taz interrupts, and sometimes Darby's there. It's the same thing. Like, switch it up, you know. Like, I'm kind of annoyed that Sonya's position didn't go to Billie. It would have made so much more sense. But I just want them to do something. Like, actually make this worthwhile and, like, actually do something. I don't know. But that's really it. SmackDown was really good yesterday. I thought the matches were on point, the promos were really good, and of course Ronald came back, so my life was just complete. So yeah, make sure to like this video, comment what you guys thought about SmackDown. If you have not seen my NXT prediction video, make sure to check it out because my roommates are picking the winners based on pictures I showed them, and it's kind of funny. Especially when they think that other wrestlers from AEW are on this card. Make sure to subscribe, click that bell for notifications. I'll see you guys on Monday with my NXT review video, and then Tuesday for Raw, Thursday with Dynamite, Friday with our Elimination Chamber predictions, Saturday for SmackDown, and then we're back on Monday with our Elimination. That really scared me. Our Elimination Chamber review. So yeah, that's our schedule. Bye guys.